The Miami Dolphins and star cornerback Jalen Ramsey appear to be on a collision course with a summer separation, and Ramsey himself is fueling the fire. A cryptic 5 posted on X just days before the crucial June 1st date strongly suggests the countdown to a trade is on. This situation has been brewing throughout the offseason. The Dolphins are in a position where waiting until after June 1st to execute a trade makes the most sense financially, specifically due to salary cap implications. Ramsey carries a significant cap hit for 2025, and a post-June 1st designation would allow Miami to spread the hit, providing much-needed flexibility. As we inch closer to that date, the buzz is that multiple teams are lining up, potentially sparking a bidding war that could benefit the Dolphins, despite Ramsey's hefty contract. Losing a player of Ramsey's caliber will undoubtedly reshape the Dolphins' secondary. While his 2-year stint in Miami has had its moments, his departure would leave a significant void in terms of talent and veteran presence. The team will need to decide if they rely on current roster players to step up, or the assets acquired in the trade for Ramsey will be used to find another solution. The ripple effects will be felt not just in pass coverage, but potentially in the overall defensive scheme. Analytically, this move signals a clear strategic pivot for Miami. Are they looking to get younger, reallocate significant cap resources to other areas of need, or perhaps both? Ramsey is still an elite talent, but the combination of his contract and the team's broader roster-building philosophy seems to have led to this juncture. The quality of the return package will be critical in judging the success of this impending trade from Miami's perspective. Will they prioritize draft capital to build for the future, or seek players who can contribute immediately? The biggest questions now are, who will Jalen Ramsey be playing in 2025, and what exactly will Miami secure in return? Ramsey's own social media posts, reflecting on his career chapters from Jacksonville to Los Angeles and now Miami, and stating a new chapter awaits, all but confirm his departure is imminent. The specifics of the deal and the identity of his new team could become clear in just a few short days. The anticipation is building. What are your thoughts on this potential trade? Which team do you think makes the most sense for Jalen Ramsey? And what should the Dolphins be looking for in return? Share your opinions in the comments below. As the pieces begin to move on the NFL chessboard, the departure of a player like Ramsey isn't just a transaction. It's the end of an era for Miami and the dawn of a new strategic direction for the Dolphins. The next few days promise to be fascinating. The narrative surrounding Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins has taken a decisive turn. After an offseason filled with uncertainty and whispers of departure, the electrifying wide receiver is now sending a clear message. He's not going anywhere. The Cheetah is vowing to prove he still belongs, shifting the narrative from a potential farewell to a determined comeback. The past few months have been anything but quiet for Hill. Cryptic social media posts and persistent trade rumors cast a shadow over his future in Miami, despite having 2 years remaining on his substantial $90 million contract. Fans and analysts alike were left wondering if a fresh start elsewhere was imminent, or if Hill was ready to fully recommit to the Dolphins' cause. This uncertainty stemmed, in part, from a noticeable dip in Hill's usually stellar production last season. He failed to break the 1,000-yard receiving mark for the first time in 5 years, a stark contrast to his typical dominance. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa's injury struggles significantly impacted Miami's passing attack, exposing vulnerabilities and underscoring Hill's challenges without his primary signal caller consistently on the field. However, Hill addressed the media this week, offering a glimpse into his mindset. "Every day I'm trying to prove that I'm one of those guys this team can count on," he stated, acknowledging the emotional end of last season. These words suggest a player grappling with past disappointments, but determined to redefine his narrative. His game-breaking speed and playmaking ability remain undeniable. Even past 30, Hill is a critical component of Miami's offensive ceiling, and his commitment could be a turning point. The Dolphins' offensive aspirations heavily rely on the health and synergy of their core trio: Hill, fellow receiver Jalen Waddle, and Tua Tagovailoa. If Hill indeed rededicates himself, and this unit stays healthy, Miami's offense possesses truly explosive potential. While trade interest would undoubtedly be high if he were ever made available, for now, it appears Hill is focused on silencing critics and reigniting the spark that has long made him one of the NFL's most feared offensive weapons. What do you make of Tyreek Hill's renewed commitment to the Dolphins? Can he bounce back to his elite, game-changing form this upcoming season? Let us know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Tyreek Hill's declaration isn't just about football. It's about resilience, pride, and the unyielding drive to prove his worth at the highest level. As the new NFL season approaches, all eyes will be on number 10, watching intently to see if he can indeed show everyone he remains one of the league's truly indispensable talents.